I did catch the game-winning touchdown against Dion and Desmond Howard for a Celebrity Beach flag game. We could run the footage of that. I mean, look, it was the game-winning catch. I had to talk Joe Montana into letting me get out there run routes because he had me playing corner the first half. And my big thing was like, hey, to whatever thing I'd play.
Montana threw you the ball?
No, Jesse Palmer was a quarterback, and which helped because we had a decent relationship. So I was like, I felt like if I get out there, I get a couple targets. And I went up to Joe Montana. And anyone that's listened to me has heard this story before. I just wanted to tell you because it's one of my favorite things ever.
I love Joe.
We're at halftime, and I fucking love Joe Montana. I love Joe Montana.
My dog's name was Dwight Montana as a kid.
After Dwight Howard?
Dwight. Tim Dwight.
No, that's cool. No, you're living in L.A. now. I get it. So my
kid's out here, okay? My kid is out here. I'm out here because of my kid and my podcast.
I know. That, too, is also a good reason. But, I didn't play offense the whole first half. And Jesse's like, hey, he's like, you going to play any offense? I'm like, I don't know. So I like, fuck it. I go to Joe Montana, and I'm like, hey, is there any way I could just get a couple routes? And he's like, well, Ryan, you get a couple fucking Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Tony Gonzalez playing offense right now. But sorry, we can't get you a couple targets.
Joe Montana said that?
Yeah, it was unbelievable because it was like I had done 2 events with him, so it wasn't like cold, who was this guy, least famous guy at a celebrity thing, because that's kind of like the funny thing is like Markle and I were like 2 of the least famous people, so I thought we really hit it off. We did not. So I just go, I'm like, can I just get it? And Jesse's like, let him get a couple. And I went max effort, like just throwing guys down off of the line, just the whole thing. And then we came back after a touchdown, and Joe's like, all right. He's like, I think I got something here. And then, I ran a route, and Dion's like, well, whatever to this guy. And then I celebrated in Desmond Howard's face. And honestly, he hasn't spoken to me since then. Not that we hang out a ton, but I went so overboard of like just stare down, put the ball on the ground, and like didn't break character. And he was like, oh, really? And I was like, for a day. And I, honestly, if I'm Desmond Howard, I would hate my guts too, because you'd be like, "What a loser! You took this way too seriously."
Nah, I would have had to go after you.
I wouldn't have. I would
have gone after you.
Oh, I think this is the route right here.
Let's see it.
You may see me just circling, hand up. That's Dez. Dion just passes me off, and then I put it down. I look at Dez. Dez at this point is like, "That's on Dion."
What year is this? You got hair.
I think it's 10 years ago now.
It looks like 2014.
Yeah.
DirecTV Celebrity Beach Bowl.
I was deathly hungover too.
Dion could run. Still.
Dion, you can
he
see
didn't have the
Dion.
toe.
Dion's pushing. He's saying it's Dez's guy, but when I spiked the ball down,
he passed you off.
Desmond looked at me like he was like, "I may kill you." And
yeah,
I
bro,
didn't break character. There's a model. I think it's Hannah Davis goes to high five me, and I'm like, no, I don't. That's not what this is about right now.
Regardless of if it's a charity game or not, these dudes
charity.
What is it? Charity?
Just celebrity, baby.
Me.
Oh, celebrity. Regardless,
listen, I didn't have something wrong with me. They were like, we need some athletes.
It's one of those.
Yeah, no, I get it. Thanks.
You get an athlete in there, dude. You get an athlete in there.
The mentality of an athlete.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pro. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No,
Thanks.
I'm saying you're stepping on a gridiron.
He's right. He shouldn't like me. Just look how I acted.
Yeah, you gotta act like you've been there.
Well,
Marcelo.
It was the game winner.
I mean, it is a celebrity thing too. You gotta show some swagger.
A couple guys said, "Don't ever put your hand up like you're Randy Moss for the entire route." That's a no-no. You got to be Randy Moss.
You got to.
Yeah.
I remember.
Did you ever put your hand up?
Always. And I would.
Yeah, but you were pretty good, so I think